Freud defines the uncanny as the class of frightening things that lead us back to what is known and familiar in his 1919 essay, The Uncanny. The ambiguity and lack of clarity in how it is defined is in itself uncanny. Despite Freud technically coining the term in his essay, the semantic field in historical discourse surrounding the idea of the uncanny was very much prevalent prior to this, evidently in the German word heimlich, primarily meaning familiar, not strange, belonging to the house, and with a secondary meaning of being concealed. The antonym, unheimlich, is only used in opposition to the first meaning. It seems Freud bases his thesis off the opposition to the second definition. He maintains a particular focus on concealment, not just from others, but from oneself, and within this, the subconscious is explored. Furthermore, the history of the term the uncanny can also be seen in Genscher's work, particularly in his essay on the psychology of the uncanny from 1906. Jentsch placed an emphasis on the uncanny coming from an inexplicable experience. In contrast, Freud believes it arises from our id, or subconscious. The uncanny and subconscious are intrinsically linked. This is evident in experiences such as déjà vu, through this sense of familiarity and exposure of the subconscious. The uncanny has become a quintessential trope of Gothic literature. This is apparent in Henry James's 1898 novella, Turn of the Screw, overtly through the apparitions seen by the governess and what they might stand for in regards to her subconscious feelings, particularly towards the master. The uncanny is additionally, but more simply yet impactfully, expressed through James's use of the silence through the novella, creating this eerie atmosphere. Freud himself uses silence as an example of the uncanny, although ironically in doing so, he is silent in what makes it so. The uncanny can also be linked to dreams and this liminal state in which Freud also believed our subconscious brain takes control. An infamous exploration of this in Gothic literature, with a focus on this liminal state, is in Bram Stoker's Dracula. This is personified in the character of Lucy. She initially fulfills the ideals of a stereotypical Victorian woman, until her repressed sexual desires come to the fore when sleepwalking, and this uncanny, undead Lucy is created. Although Freud predominantly focused on linking psychoanalysis with literary criticism, the uncanny is evident in many other of the arts. Having previously studied the practitioner Bertolt Brecht, I learnt about and used his method, the alienation effect. It encapsulates the use of the uncanny in theatre. It consists of the actor distancing themselves from the character they're playing in order for the audience to view the play in an unfamiliar, almost uncomfortable way. The term has more recently been used in regards to the uncanny valley, particularly with the rise of AI, defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a humanoid robot or computer-generated figure bearing a close but imperfect resemblance to a human being arouses a sense of unease or revulsion in a person viewing it.